exactly. You're already gambling, so what are you doing?
Yeah.
Dealers are not good enough to run it multiple times.
Is this the first time you mentioned your girlfriend in this channel?
It is. Then suddenly, a man shows up with a revolver on his belt, clearly drunk. Why would they think that? It's just a man. It's a man running around. Hello and welcome back to Greg Reads Our Poker, the podcast where we read poker stories from Reddit. Please like and subscribe. Today's theme is home games. There will be terrible chip denominations. There will be a story about a gun. And there will be a more serious tale about a Chipotle employee with a bad gambling addiction and even worse friends. Joining me are my two favorite people to play home games with, my friends, Edison and Brian!
Hello.
Guys, home games, better than casino games?
Oh, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, I think it's just the idea that these are people that, for the most part, you're mostly friends with. The games are a little bit more chill, you know? And it's just in a more relaxing environment where you can just have fun and kind of mess around with friends.
Yeah, I absolutely agree, right? It's like you're often like in like a space that's like more hospitable than the casino. Like the casino tries to be as hospitable as possible, but at the same time they want to keep you there, right? Whereas like when you're in a house, you know, throw on a TV, you can step away from the game and socialize and be like normal, as not just being a degenerate gambler.
Depends on the home game, I think. I think if it's like, you know, an illegal rigged home game, I think some people would try to make you stay. But with our home games, we play 25 cent, 50 cent.
Yeah,
There's no
sure.
rig. BCLC, do not come for me. It's so funny. They raid this place one day. I'm like, there's nothing here. And it's chill. It's way more fun, more relaxed. I honestly enjoy playing cash with you guys more. Like playing the kind of poker I enjoy the most is just playing cash with you guys. Like I can play 1, 3, or 2, 5 in the casino, but it's kind of miserable. Everyone's just like really tight. No one's talking. Whereas when we play our core 50 games, it's just a great freaking time.
The last time I played live at a casino, I like tried to like quip jokes and spike conversation, and everyone looked at me like I had two heads. Like it was crazy.
Yeah.
I also just think like if you're not getting rate $10 every hand, right? Now you can play a little bit looser, a little bit wider, and you can just play more hands in general versus having to play pretty tight in a casino.
That is true. The rake is a big part of it.
There is more action in home games. So these are all the pluses, the pros of home games. But obviously we're going to get into some stories where things kind of go a little bit sideways. So let's go ahead and get into these stories. Story number 1. This was posted 9 months ago by Rex Viper 1 called House Rules. I did this because the title has this in it. House Rules.
It has the parentheses.
Who here has been invited to play a home game only to find out that they have the most asinine rules you've ever heard of? Happened to me today. Have you been to a home game with the most asinine rules?
Have you seen our rules?
Our rules?
Yeah.
No, but
You can retrieve your hand after you muck it, Greg.
Oh, the buyback? The buyback?
Oh, yes, we have a rule in our home game where if everybody
Limps.
if everybody limps and say one guy folded, if it's a limped pot, the guy who folded can buy his hand back.
So,
Yeah,
is
because
this
there's no
worse
other hands
than
to
our
muck.
rules?
But I feel like it's a rule. It's like a rule. It's like also kind of like a reasonable rule.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, sorry, keep reading. We'll see what it is.
Anyway, point is, asinine rules, home games happens. The game setup was somewhat of a tournament, except that instead of a timed blind increase, the host just decided when he thought it was a good time for the blinds to increase. Like he would just increase it whenever he felt like it.
I love the home game tournaments. That shit's so ass.
And it's also like people also who don't understand poker, they don't know if they're running a cash game or a tournament sometimes.
Yeah,
And so
yeah.
they do some weird hybrid.
Yeah. Like I would run into people all the time at old work or like just spaces that I used to occupy, and they'd hear I'm into poker and like, oh, you want to come play? I'm like, yeah. I asked them like, oh, like what's like
what are the blinds?
Yeah, like what stakes you guys play? It's like, oh, about $100.
Great, what blinds? Huh?
It's like, you know, you just play for $100. I'm like, get me out of here.
I know. $5, $10 buy-in, starting stack of 37 big blinds, and the chip denominations were 1, 2, 4, 5, 10.
1, 2,
4, 5, 10.
5, 10. Okay.
When it came down to the last two players, no raises were allowed pre-flop because that would be gambling, which is illegal. I was doing well and heads up with the last player, the host's wife, who had to be reminded what her pre-flop play options were every single hand.
What are her options? Just call and fold, right? You can't raise.
Prior to being heads up. Oh, yeah, prior to being heads up, she had to be reminded.
Well-
but now that they're heads up, he cannot raise because it would be gambling.
What the?
I actually
What are
don't
we doing here then?
I actually don't understand what the thought process is behind this. I had 2x her stack and was about to win easily. That's also not true. 2x going to heads up there's still a lot of variance.
You just flip.
Yeah. But here's where the host decided it was time to raise the blinds from 4-8 to 15-30. Almost 4x.
Yeah, 4-8 to. Oh wow. Okay.
Leaving me with about 10 big blinds. I lose 2 all-ins back to back. She hit 2 pair with 3-4 offsuit when I had Jack the first time. But again, raising pre-flop heads up was considered gambling and therefore verboten. The esteemed lady of the house accepts the win gracefully with a loud, "Ha ha! You suck!" Any. And then he goes into another story. Another time, a few years ago, I was invited to a cash game. $200 buy-in, and the denominations were $1 and nothing else.
Oh, hold on. So
Are
what's
they
the
playing
buy-in?
$200?
limit?
$200 buy-in, and
$1
only
only-
$1 chips. So everyone had 200 chips in front of them.
Yeah, that's pretty
But
sick.
they weren't all just $1 chips, because he goes on to say, that's right, every player had 200 chips of various colors, all worth $1 each.
That's kind of based though. That's like kind of based.
Massive pots, I tell you. I got it all in early on with queen versus 5-6 suited pre-flop. I bet, he 3-bet, I 4-bet all in, and he called. We agreed to run it 3 times. He flops a straight flush the first time. Amazing, good for him. The host then declares my hand dead and ships my chips to him. Why? Because in this household, running it 3 times means 1 flop, 3 turns, and 3 rivers. Since I had 0 outs on the flop, after the flop, which is not true. Oh no, it is true, it's straight flush. Since I had 0 outs after the flop, there was no point in continuing on. When I challenged the rule, he confidently gave, "That's how they do it in the WSOP main event," as a justification. TLDR.
Is that how they do it?
Dude, it's a tournament. You can't run it multiple times in a tournament.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense.
Edison, hello.
Was this your home game? TLDR, just read the damn rant. Edit bad math.
Holy.
Wow.
That's cool. That's awesome. That like it's bad. Like I wouldn't want to be in this situation. But all those stories are very funny and very awesome.
Well, it's just so, I've been to so many. Let's talk about the first one. What happens in the first one? There were chip denominations with 1, 2,
raising
4, 5,
allowed.
10, and no raising.
Awful denoms.
Yeah.
I think awful denoms is like the
Least of the problem here.
Well, it's the canon event for every fledgling like poker player, or like when you play at home. The awful denoms is always a part of it.
Yeah. And so I think it's
I
the
think
first
we've
thing.
all been there.
Everyone's been there. It's the first thing that happens in like an amateur home game. One of the funniest ones I heard was they wanted to play with the big blind being 25 cents, right?
Mm-hmm.
So guess what the small blind was?
10 cents?
12.5 cents.
Oh, baby, yes.
They had a chip that was worth 12.5 cents.
Cashing out must have been fun.
My gosh.
Yeah, right. I remember like having like $1 and $2 chips, like for a while, like that just made sense, right? Right. It's like we were playing 1-2. When I was like first like hosting like home games with my friends, and then we realized this is way more money than you think it is playing 1-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, like buying it for $50 is not enough money to play 1-2.
No.
Yeah.
And if you want to play 25 big blind
fine.
poker,
Sure,
you can.
sure.
But if for anyone at home watching, thinking of starting in their own home game and not really sure what the chip denomination should be, we've all been there. I'm gonna tell you, if you're playing like something like 1-2 or like where you just don't have sense, $1 chips, white $1 chips, red $5 chips, green $25 chips, and then black $100 chips. That's all you need.
Yeah, that's literally all
Do
you
not bring in $10 chips. $10 chips are the most useless fucking things I've ever seen in my life.
Because that's just 2 5s, baby.
It's just 2 5s, baby.
Unless you live in California. In California, the 5s are yellow, right?
Yes, in California, it's when I played at a Hustler Casino, I was mad confused. Man, I remember the yellows.
Yellows are 5s, I think.
Yellows were 5s. 5s were yellow. 25s were purple. 100s were white.
Oh, that's the
Which
worst.
is scary because I'm used to white $1 chips.
Yeah, that's messed up. Oh,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah, I think that was based off like I think they're using a European system or something. I don't know.
I don't know.
Have you played poker in Europe before?
I have never been to Europe in my life.
Oh.
Yeah.
You
But
should
one
go.
day. Yeah. I was thinking maybe going to Prague, but then I was like, that's kind of far. It's kind of far.
I mean, yeah.
That was like last month.
I see.
Yeah. I still made ads for it though. Chiek. Where are you from? What was the sketch? It was like, where are you from? I'm Chiek. Czech. No, I didn't Chiek. I'm Chiek.
Oh, I remember this one.
Like,
yeah.
Greg, Chiek or Viet? I was like, I'm not Czech or Viet. I'm Chinese. Who's on first? I am me. You are you.
Yeah. I want to get behind the psychology of we can't gamble in our poker game and raise pre.
Yeah, let's get to the second story where he says your pre-flop raising's fine until your heads up, and then raising pre becomes gambling. What the hell is that?
Like, what do they mean by like how do you get to that logical thread? Is what I'm thinking about.
And why draw the line at heads up instead of? I can understand like the idea of like, oh, like we shouldn't put money in before we see a flop because then it's like gambling. We don't know what the flop is yet. Right? I don't agree. I raise ace king pre, okay? I don't agree, but I can get behind the psychology of it. But then I can't get behind it when they draw the line and like, oh, no, it's fine before when we're three-handed and up, but heads up now it's gambling.
It doesn't make any sense. Yeah, and also it's like, what is poker to you if not inherently gambling?
Yeah, exactly. You're already gambling, so what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, right? Like what is it that made you want to play poker, but sans the gambling in your head? Which clearly that isn't true. Because even if it's still gambling. In fact, I would argue it's more gambling if you can't raise pre. Because you're just shooting flops.
Yeah, and you have less edge.
Yeah.
You don't deny equity as much.
Yeah, I would argue what they did is more gambling. You're just shooting flops.
Yeah, I mean, theoretically, like you should call big blind with any two cards because you have the right odds.
Yeah,
right? The only reason you don't is because they just deny your equity with betting. Right? Wow.
Yeah, and what was the other one? It was that one.
Yeah, the one was they're running it 3 times.
Running it 3
where
times.
they only run it 1 flop, 3 turns, 3 rivers. Like this guy obviously like played casino poker once, got it all in on the flop, and then ran it 3 times and just saw 3 turns, 3 rivers. That's what it should be.
Yeah.
What it should be is if you're running multiple times, you just run out the remaining board.
The winning streets.
That amount of times. You get in on the flop, you run turn and river 3 times. You get in on the turn, you run the river 3 times. You get in pre-flop, you run the flop, turn and river 3 times. But there's the audacity that gets me. He's like, well, that's how they do in the WSOP main event. First of all, no one runs it 3 times like this. Second of all, it's a tournament.
You can't
main
run
event's
it
a tournament. You can't run it multiple times in a tournament.
Why is that a rule?
What do you mean, why is that a rule?
Why is that a rule? Why can't you run it multiple times with your opponent in a tournament?
This really was your home game, wasn't it? Actually, no. Actually, fine. That actually is a good point.
Yeah,
why not?
Why
if the 2 players agree, why not?
I mean, because the tournament would run way longer because you chop so often. It's a stop colluding. It's a stop colluding because you just run it multiple times to not knock people out.
But why am I all in against my friend anyways if we were colluding?
I don't know, man. Look. We clearly didn't think of this that hard. However, it just feels wrong.
I have a good reason for not running it multiple times in a tournament at the WSP main event.
The dealers don't know.
The dealers are not good enough to run it multiple times.
So real. Yeah, dealers. Some of the dealers have a hard enough time reading 1 board. Imagine reading 2 boards and then splitting it.
Let alone 3. Yeah. And then splitting it. Yeah.
And then splitting it properly in a timely manner.
Yeah, thirding a guy.
It's probably the time part. Yeah. Although it might just take too much time if there's time levels going, right?
Yeah.
So you can just, both players can just go all in, run it 10 times, and just sit there for 10 minutes.
Like the Asian poker tour likes to mess around and do like different things. Like they have lots of really strange tournaments. Like they had one that used chess. They had one where it's like 4 cards. They do a lot of stupid like Irish poker. They did 3-2-1, where it's 3 flops, 2 turns, 1 river.
Our favorite game.
Yeah. So I feel like that would be a fun one to play at. I feel like APT should do that. APT, Michael Soiza, if you're listening, if you're watching, I want a poker tournament where we can run it twice. If both players agree, we can run it twice. That's what I want.
Otherwise, it's just a vanilla. It's just a vanilla poker tournament.
Yeah, I don't want vanilla anymore. I want to run it multiple times, but only the turn and river. No, only 1 flop. That keeps
one flop only.
Yeah, because I don't want to gamble.
Well, hold on. 3, 2, 1.
Oh,
no
gambling poker tournament.
Oh, it's like I want a skill only poker tournament.
Hold on. There was a 3, 2, 1 tournament. This is just a 1, 2, 3 tournament. 1 flop, 2 turns, 3 rivers.
1, 2, 3 would be actually.
Wait, that's actually not a bad idea.
That's pretty, can we play 1, 2, 3 sometime at our home game?
Deal.
All right, we're talking about home games. Comments. I know Reddit has rules against violence, but I believe the correct play here is to pull out your gat. The 1, 2, 4, 5, 10 thing would have sent me over the fucking railings. I would have been tilted the whole time.
The run it twice part or the chips part?
The denominations.
Just the denominations
1, 2. It's the
already.
4. The 4.
The 4 is what's killing me.
The 4 kills me.
Like, what does the 4 do?
Like I can accept 1, 2, 5, 10. What the fuck is the 4 for?
Yeah, what does the 4 do that's different?
Mandatory shadow.
Mandatory. Oh, yeah, everyone just puts 1 chip in for the
Yeah, 1, 2,
blinds.
4 shadows.
Yeah, my neurodivergence would not have allowed me to not repeat the phrase, but why? Over and over until I was given a good answer.
But why?
Maybe I am neurodivergent because I've asked my friends this over and over here. So my girlfriend thinks I'm neurodivergent. My friends think I'm very not neurodivergent. What does the internet think?
Is this the first time you mentioned your girlfriend in this channel?
It is.
Oh.
I'm off the market, folks. And now here come all the Courtney comments.
Oh, no.
Here they come. It's been fucking like 4 years. It's crazy.
I guess it's been a while,
Yeah. We were broken up for like 3 years, 4 years plus, and people are still commenting like, "Where's Courtney?" I'm like, "Fuck off!"
Oh my god,
It's just in the back, guys.
you can edit this out if you want, but I'll never forget.
I'm not gonna edit it.
Okay, sure. It was like this is when you guys had broken up, and like we as your friends knew about it, but like the internet, the world hadn't known yet. And then you guys were still like sharing a space because it was so fresh. And you were doing that live stream where it's like the stream goes until I hit quads or a straight flush.
I remember this.
Yeah. And then some person in the chat was like, "Where's Courtney? I want to see beautiful Queen Courtney." And I'm just sitting there like pulling my hair out from the cringe. It was crazy. Like so some dude was like, "We need to see your queen, Greg. Let us see Courtney." And you're just ignoring it, dealing, like silently dealing these flops.
Yeah, she was at her parents at that time. Anyway, no bad blood against Courtney. Courtney, if you're out there, I hope you're doing well. Okay, that was a tangent or two. If you want to play poker with me, you can play poker with me on Club GG or GG. GG right now has the GG World Festival. It's the largest online poker event in history with a $300 million series guarantee. It's huge. It's the Coachella of poker. But if you can't play on GG, you can play with me on Club GG. I think the bad beat jackpot there is like $500,000 right now. So if you want more information about that, check out the link in description below. Ready for story number 2?
Go for it.
Okay. This was posted 8 months ago by Creative Bowl 7355. Crazy situation on a home game. The post starts with, "How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing?"
Pretty good.
Pretty good.
Good.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
had a good laugh.
Thanks, Creative Bowl 7355. So courteous of you to ask. I was at a home game, 2-5, first time on that game with some older folks. I'm 21 and they were between 40 and 60. I was invited by one of the younger guys who had played in several places with me before, and we were good friends. I sat right after him. No strategy involved, just a friend I made at the table. I guess he meant like, oh, he sat right after, like he sat down and then he sat down after. I see.
Or like
In position of him.
Yeah, in position of him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then suddenly, a man shows up with a revolver on his belt, clearly drunk, and asks for $5,000 in chips. We were all playing with $400 starting stacks. The atmosphere got really tense because this guy was a total fish, a terrible player, and completely crazy. Long story short, I won 3 all-ins in a row against him, made $1,500 off him, played about 10 more hands, and honestly, I just got up and left the table. I was afraid he might do something stupid with that gun. Did I make the right move? I'm not used to that kind of poker environment. I've been playing for 4 years, but always in calm places, even if it was a home game. I've never experienced this kind of extreme tension before. I had never ever seen a gun in front of me. For those of you who play more often and more regularly, is this kind of situation normal? I feel like I was in one of those Texas poker movies. Ha ha ha.
Insane
Maybe in
behavior.
the States, I don't know what goes on down
Okay,
there.
yeah, that's actually true. Like, as
Yeah.
Canadians, like, to me, that's crazy.
Yeah, to have like a gun anywhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, just to, like, I think maybe in the States, more people conceal carry than we think they do, you know? But to just have an open, like, just show up to a friendly home
Are
game.
there open carry states in the United States nowadays?
Aren't open carry state? Oh,
What does
it
open
looks
carry
so
mean,
dumb again.
specifically?
Oh, so conceal carry
Yeah.
is like like when you can like have it like in your like belt or whatever and it's hidden.
You need
open carry is like you can just have it present.
You need a permit for concealed carry, right?
I think so.
But do you need a permit for open carry?
Yeah, well, like I think like certain states don't allow open carry, right? So like so like in an open carry state, I could just have my gun visible on my belt, like at the grocery store. So like I would assume Texas is an open carry state.
I assume all of America is open carry from what I've seen.
No,
on the internet.
I don't think so.
No way.
Can you look this up?
No way. All of America's open carry, bro. Dude, this is the whole
Isn't
Philadelphia.
that like part of their whole Second Amendments?
Is all of America open carry? No, not all of America permits open carry. Openly carrying a firearm is completely prohibited or heavily restricted in California, Florida, Illinois, New York, and Washington, D.C.
So like the other 90% of them.
In the rest of the country, laws vary widely, ranging from permitless open carry to requiring a specific state-issued license. So I guess this is a bit context-dependent. Like, you know, culture and social etiquettes are based around norms, right? And so if the state he's in requires that it allows for open carry, I guess it's less crazy. But I personally would be like, why the fuck did you bring a gun? Like this, like why?
Because
you might lose 3 all-ins.
Because that's his right to bear arms.
Yeah. I think I can see it. It's like, you know, if you're going to like a underground cash game and you're playing 2-5, even 2-5 is a lot of money that's worth robbing. So like you want to be the guy like, oh, I'm the good guy with the gun that's going to shoot the bad guy with the gun. But also I'm going to just roll up with the gun in front of people I don't know and just be like, what's up? Give me $5,000.
Yeah. And like the fact that he was like very drunk, according to the story, is bad news. Like I don't blame OP at all for getting the hell out of there.
Yeah, I wouldn't either.
Right? Because like he doesn't mention the demeanor of this guy after losing 3 all-ins, but like drunk whale with gun losing money at a rapid rate. He'd be pissed off. Like a lot of fish get pissed off when they lose a bunch of money, right?
Yeah, I agree. I think even if the state was like open carry, permitless, and even if it was like socially acceptable, I just wouldn't feel comfortable with anyone who's drunk with any weapon.
Yes. Like alcohol and anything that can kill someone, bad.
It's a bad combo, guys. Yeah. Alcohol and having something that can kill someone.
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Right? It's like, yeah, no, I think OP is super reasonable for leaving. However, it's like, I know some of our friends would not be able to say no at the risk of their lives to the money generating situation.
Would you have stayed?
I think like 1,200, right? That's a pretty good time to cash out. Honestly, 3 all-ins, like probably pushing it if you try to beat him a 4th time, right?
I think this story is a testament to the idea of how much bullshit we are willing to tolerate from man-childs just because they're a whale. We tolerate so much bullshit just because someone's a whale. Like they can be unruly, they can be drunk, they can yell slurs, and we just be like, we'll keep him around because like, yeah, he's good for the game. That would not fly in our quarter 50 games. Like none of us are doing it for the money. We're just doing it for good vibes.
Yeah. It's like there have been a couple people within our quarter 50 group where like huge whale, total asshole, get out of here.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's happened like once or twice.
It's crazy. I was gonna say it.
Yo, the last name Doxxes is crazy.
I'm kidding. I'm gonna censor that.
Yeah, just bleep it. The last name Doxxes is crazy though.
Dude, fuck that. You know what he did? I forgot. Remind me. What did he do? Oh, yeah. I
don't even know.
No. This is before Edison joined the group.
No, I was in the group. I don't know. It's just one day he stopped showing up, and me and Jay were sad.
If I recall correctly, he lost money, but he was like tipping. But then in the group chat started making some very elitist comments, calling some of us poors.
That's fine. I'm poor.
For his money, you'll be anything.
To which I was like, hey, bud, like it's not cool for you to call people poors. He's like, oh, but I tipped. I gave action. And then I took him to, and then the mod of our group chat just kicked him out. And then I messaged him. I was like, hey, like you got kicked out before I could send you before you read the message. But like, hey, that's not cool. You got to call people poor. He's like, you know what? I left because I don't think I'm a good fit. You guys aren't a good fit for me. I'm like, you delulu? You didn't leave. You got kicked out.
You didn't break up with us. We broke up with you.
So
Yeah,
I guess I missed that part.
No. I think like I think he was like saying slurs and stuff too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then people was like, this kind of sucks. And then he called us pores.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, now you're attacking us directly.
Like I value having a good time with my friends over like a couple $100. I really do.
Was it only a couple $100 too that he was losing?
It was $250. Can't be that bad.
Your results?
Wow. The docs, the exposure. Comments. Here's a secret. A lot more people are carrying around than you think. But anyone who open carries a revolver is probably a douchebag. This, totally agree. I don't think I've ever been in a poker room where someone wasn't armed. If you think you have, you probably just haven't asked.
These American comments are crazy.
Yeah, man.
Second top comment was, I would have left the moment I saw the gun, but hey, you got his money. Third one says, I'd be out of there. No amount of money is worth your life if you suck out on him and he decides to start blasting off. He's hammered and accuses you of cheating or something. There's a reason guns weren't always allowed at a saloon poker games in the Old West. Yeah, something about alcohol just brings out some aggression in people. It's wild. Like,
I mean, it's like...
It lowers your inhibition, right? Like your decision-making skills.
Yeah.
Yeah, also it's like, because like the gun culture in the United States, it's like there's this documented phenomenon where American men just have this fantasy to like justifiably kill somebody. It's so crazy the amount of times like on the news like a break-in will happen and then all the comments are just American dudes are like, if that were me, I would have turned that guy into Swiss cheese happily. And I'm like, killing someone isn't something you should be looking forward to doing at some point in your life.
And you know that these same guys are going to be in our comments and be like, you guys are a bunch of pussies. It's just a gun. What do you mean it's just a gun? That's a deadly weapon.
As a person who's been in multiple life and death situations against individuals, yeah, it's not the idea of killing someone. I haven't killed anybody, for the record.
You would not have shot Machete Man if you had a gun.
Context. One time, Brian was... Can I tell this?
Go ahead.
One time, Brian was playing video games at home in his underwear when suddenly a man with a machete bursts in through the window. I'm not making this up.
You can look it up on the news.
The Nimo news.
Yeah. I don't think my name's mentioned. I don't think anything identifiable about these mentioned. But if you look up September 2nd, 2024 Nanaimo News, it comes up.
He knows the date. That's how you know it's bad.
And he's on Discord with his friends, right? And all his friends here is like, ah! And then he runs out and is like, Brian, are you there? And Brian runs out onto the street just in his underwear, and he's like banging on doors, being like, please let me in, please let me in.
Luckily, it's Labor Day, so everyone was home, right? It was sometimes it's Labor Day, so everyone's home. It's a holiday, and I'm just yelling in the street, someone help me.
Unluckily, no one lets him in. He's at the third house, right, banging on the door.
No one lets me in. No one lets me in until, because they thought I was the crazy one.
Why would they think that?
There's
just a man in his underwear just running around.
Because of my long hair, the initial 911 calls were there's a naked woman in the streets with a machete.
And you're like, no, I'm the naked man, and there's someone else with a machete.
Yeah, it was just a crazy time.
Anyway, the guy got caught.
Yeah, he got caught like that day. It was no one died. No, he did get someone. Someone got hurt, but
just like a bonk on the head, like not like head cut off.
Yeah, like he got hit in the head with a machete, but like as he was as good as he could be given the situation. Like he didn't die as far as I'm aware. Like this dude didn't catch a murder charge. He just caught a bunch of other bad stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's in jail now.
So, as a person who's been on the potentially receiving side of a very dangerous situation involving a weapon, what's your verdict?
Yeah, it's okay to leave.
It's definitely okay to leave.
It's okay to leave.
All right, guys, our third and last story. It's a bit more sad, a bit more serious. Mm-hmm. Need help. I'm an addict who lost $15,000 I can't afford, and my friend keeps encouraging me to lose more.
That sucks.
I'm currently in college, and a few years back, some of my friends started a home game. I was invited, and even though I never played poker before, I figured it'd be a fun experience. After only a few hands, I immediately fell in love with poker. Gambling is such a rush for me. It's like a drug. I can't stop. This is starting to feel less like the friends problem.
I mean, keep going.
I go all in all the time, even with bad hands, because I can't stop myself. Fast forward to today, and I'm down to over $15,000 in this game. This is $15,000 I can't afford since I only work part-time at Chipotle. I'm struggling to afford rent and food. I have tried reaching out to get help and have tried quitting the game, but every time I do, my supposed friend lures me back in. He says things like, "You're due, you've just been running bad." We've all heard this. We've all said this.
Yeah.
I'm so due.
Okay. But like, what hand is gonna get you 15K back that you're due for in a poker one?
Yeah, right. Even if you're due, you win back like what, 500
You're due multiple times.
You're 30 times in a row.
You're perma due, bro.
Hey man, I was due that one summer. You all know.
You're mountain dew. Sometimes I don't think. Sometimes I just say things. I overheard him the other day saying he's an adult. At the end of the day, it's his choice to the other guys that run the game. As if he's trying to morally excuse himself for continuously dragging me back into the game. How can I get help in this situation?
Well, first of all, maybe just block the guy.
Yeah.
Explain and then block the guy.
Yeah, right.
That's
It's like to call back to a classic Greg bit. Are you my friends or do you want my money? And like for us, the answer is both. But for them, I don't know if that's the answer.
That's true, because even though like when we play poker together, and of course the goal of the game is to win money from each other, but we're also always conscious about making sure someone's okay. When someone like rebuys in for the fourth time, we always give it the courtesy of like, "You sure?
Yeah.
You okay?" And another thing that we enforce in our home games as well is that when someone says last buy-in binding, it's binding.
Yeah, nothing will stop. Well, let me put another mark on the board for your money.
Yeah. Or sometimes we get new people who come into the game and we just don't invite them back because we're like, this doesn't feel good.
Yeah.
We shouldn't be. Yeah. This doesn't feel good. We just don't invite them back. Mm-hmm. This could probably potentially be a problem for this person. Again, guys, gambling's only fun if it stays fun. Once it becomes unfun and gets into like addiction, like it's really, really awful.
Yeah, right. It's like we've had friends, past and present in the group, who have self-excluded for like a long period of time. They're like they realize I have a problem, and luckily we're a friend group that lets them realize that and lets them get the help to the way they need it. Right.
Yeah. But evidently, not all friend groups are like that. I will say though that as much as this person has unfortunately found friends who do enable him. Let's talk about the point of like, well, at the end of the day, like he's an adult, it's his choice. How do you feel about that?
Like, it's true, right? Like, but sometimes like when you're grappling with addiction, you're not able to make choices of when you're in the right mind, right? The same way how you wouldn't let a drug addict just spiral out of control doing drugs, right? They need the resources to get help.
Yeah,
right.
You need support, and you need friends to help you.
Yeah, exactly. Like you wouldn't let your like meth addicted uncle just keep doing meth. You would stop them. And unfortunately, since there's no physical substance, it's not viewed the same way mentally, or as an addictive substance.
Yeah, but so I guess like where I was initially coming from is like, but as an adult, like, does he not have to take responsibility for his own life? But I see what you're saying, where it's like, it's a problem. Yeah. It's a clinical problem that it's a compulsion. Mm-hmm. That's something that he needs external resources for and support. And right now he's not getting
support from his friends.
He said he's tried reaching out for help, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't mention
how.
Or how, right?
Yeah, like what those resources look like.
Yeah.
Like obviously here in North America, those resources have been gutted and like are really hard to like actually get help from.
I feel like a gambling addiction is especially hard to get over nowadays because whenever you go online, there's so many ads for like sports betting.
You go to the gym. Yeah. I was at the gym today and there were gambling ads.
Yeah, it's very pervasive at least in North America.
When you have a drug addiction, there's not like cocaine ads every time you try to go on the internet, right? So
we're not that late stage in capitalism yet.
That just makes gambling addiction so much harder to avoid because you just see it everywhere. Everything kind of just like reminds you of, hey, come gamble, it's fun.
Yeah, and it's definitely not helpful when you have a friend who, so he says here, I've tried reaching out to get help and I've tried quitting the game, but every time I do, my supposed friend lures me back in. So it sounds like this guy is trying to get resources, but his friend is actively trying to get him back in the game.
Like obviously he is the one posting this, so he's gonna light himself in a more favorable light, right? So like, who knows? Like, lures is a loaded word. Like, is this person really like roping you back in, or can you just really not stop? But I think at the root of it here is he just needs a different support group.
Yeah.
Right. He needs friends that don't gamble, and like surely he has some friends that don't gamble, but he needs to be closer with them, to confide in them.
Absolutely.
Right. To let them know what's going on.
I also think it kind of like depends on like how he met this friend, right? If this is just the guy he met at the home game, well, it's like when you meet friends through poker, then it kind of makes sense to just try to invite you back, because the only thing you have in common might just be poker, right? It's like trying to quit drinking, but all your friends you met at the bar and only hang out with at the bar.
Yeah,
right?
that's also a good point.
It's not necessarily they're being a bad friend. It's just this is the only thing you have in common. And if you guys aren't doing this together, you just don't see each other very much.
Fair points. Really fair points. Comments. Next time you bust it, grab the chips and walk out.
That doesn't
What?
mean...
That sounds like a terrible...
That's awful.
That's
yeah.
top rated.
Wait, but he will get banned from the group.
Ah.
So
And he gets his
maybe
money
a free
back.
roll. It's a free roll.
Ah.
If you
I don't think he
you're
gets
due.
his, I'm gonna love with you. I don't think he gets his money back in this situation.
Oh yeah,
I
you grab
guess-
the chips. How are you supposed to cash out, bro?
Yeah.
You don't get the money back.
He won't cash you out.
I'm gonna snip that right there. You don't get
Honestly,
the money back.
though, good way to get kicked out from the group. Maybe it's not the worst
You
advice.
could be gun guy.
Dude, you just pay $300 and then you're self-excluded.
Another top-rated comment is 90% of gamblers quit right before they hit it big. My
Wow.
God, this is yeah. So yeah, the enabling. It's.
I mean, like, to be fair, this guy did come to Reddit of all places to like have like a confiding, like, try to find support, which is, you know, on the r/poker subreddit.
Yep.
Yeah, maybe not the play.
Maybe not the right place.
Is this a parody post by any chance? You know, I know a lot of times they do this thing where it's like, hey, this fish keeps coming to our home game. He's down 15,000 at this point. He's the gambling addiction. What should we
Edison,
do?
I'm so glad you brought this up. Second top Reddit comment is, ha ha ha, that's why I love this subreddit. Someone says, sorry, I'm out of the loop. What's this in reference to? There's a link.
Ah, I knew it.
I love creative writing.
This one was posted 3 years ago. Moral question. Friend loses more than he can afford playing with us. Just added up all of my one friend's Venmo poker transactions over the last 2 years of us playing in college. This is his graph. Do we tell him to stop / don't allow him to play with us? We care about him and he works at Chipotle part-time to pay for college. But he's also great for the game and brings great vibes. Any moral advice here? Here's the graph for you guys to see. Andrew T is down $15,682.25 over 2 years.
lost
But he almost this killed him right there.
Oh,
This
the big.
boom, that killed him.
Oh, he was so back. He was so back.
I've said this
ended
many
him.
times before, but the worst thing that can happen to a poker player is winning a tournament. So many times they win a tournament. Oh my God, I'm the best, and then they go broke.
Yeah.
This is giving that
Right there,
vibe.
you can see he's down 10K. He wins half of it back. He's probably only down 4K.
And
He
then
can win
just-
the rest
and it just
back,
goes
and then-
all
And
the
he
way
just runs
back
it
down.
down. It's like, yeah, it's like it took a lot of like mental wherewithal that one summer where I was down 7K in the summer and I won it back within the whole summer. And I'm like, and then I was like, that feels amazing, but let's not do that ever again. I will never allow myself to be in that much debt to my friends ever again.
Because imagine you win it half back. It could have been you. It could have been down another 15K.
Yeah, true. Yeah, true. When I paid off 2 of the 3 debtors and it was just Jay left, and then
Debtors is crazy.
my debtor friends.
I think the point of this is, you know, if you have a problem, you need support. You need the right people around you, and obviously this person does not have that person around him.
This hypothetical person.
I don't. This first one might be.
I mean, like,
this first one might be legit.
real.
Andrew T lost so much money, had to move to Romania. Like, what's going on?
Yeah, I just like even like this guy, like even the friend I think is not a good friend. I cannot imagine any of us saying about another person in our friend group, another friend in our friend group being like, well, it's his choice. Just let him keep punting.
I mean,
Like if he was actively already reaching out for help.
I mean, like, not to name names in our group, obviously, but like we have had conversations. Yeah, but like, not, right? But like, there have been some friends who like even just like behind their back, not behind their back, but like when they're not there, we talk like they need some reminding that this is not good for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, right? Like, not going to name anyone, obviously, but like it's been like two or it's not Edison. Trust me, it's not Edison.
Greg's just touching me.
Right? Where it's like, yeah, it's like we need to cap them. We need to cap them and like talk to them like it's like you're in too much debt to amongst the friends and credit. We're gonna cap you, and you should think about like stepping out from gambling.
Yeah, but very rarely. Actually, I don't think I've ever been involved in this. Oh gosh, this is about me.
No.
Wait, Craig, it's not you because your numbers are never nice round numbers
thanks,
on the board.
Hashtag thanks, GG.
Yeah.
What did you say?
Your numbers are never nice round numbers, right? So it can't be you.
No,
They wouldn't cap you at
also-
2,834.14 cents. That makes no sense, Craig. How can that be you?
Also, if anyone's wondering why I stopped doing the monthly posts, it's not that I'm not willing to be transparent about my numbers. I'm very willing to be transparent about my numbers. I've done like 40K this year playing tournament series.
You're down?
I'm down. Yeah.
Unlucky.
Yeah. Unlucky. It is what it is. The tournaments, poker tournaments, just plus EV lotteries. But it's just for me it was like a tilt factor thing. I just didn't want to keep. I just like it had dreaded at the end of the month, being like, fuck, I have to post my results over like a really small sample size. That just always can look bad. People don't understand the amount of variance poker tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, like last year when you were doing those posts, how many months did you end up?
Like 4. But that's like when you play a tournament, you're only expecting cash of 1 in 7.
Yeah.
That's very natural. You're supposed to lose.
Ooh, win big.
Min cash, lose, min cash, lose, 2x, lose, bink. No, sorry, I should have said lose maybe like 99 more times.
Yeah.
That's the reality of it. All right, I think this is a good place to wrap up our session here. This was Greg Reads Our Poker Home Games Edition. If you want to check out last week's podcast, it is right here. Thank you so much, Brian Edison, for being here. Thank you at home for watching. And as always, please stay loose.
Play 7 deuce.
With energy.
Play 7 deuce.
Yeah!